It's OSBERTON day! This is going to be the shortest intro ever. I'll do a proper one when it's light, but I'm literally just about to race to OSBERTON in my car. Rochelle has just left with Atty. We are ready for day one of 5 days of stay away show action. Today is trot up day and dressage. I will fill you in on everything else later. Let's go! We've made it, and this must be the world's longest ever drive. I've been going for like 2 minutes already, but I will catch up probably when we get there. We're going to be a little bit tight on time for the trot up, so I may not be able to speak to you properly until after that. Okay, I feel like the stressful part is somewhat over. We're hopefully going to be on time, but we've made it. I'm in my trot up outfit. We've got Atty. Rochelle is kindly doing the finishing touches, and we're good to go. It's not even 8 AM yet, so you know, a lot achieved today. Today is going to be probably our busiest day in that sense, and I'll fill you in with what's going on later. Trot up all accepted. I think they were rather unimpressed by his lack of excitedness. A lot of the other horses get quite kind of excited and fizzy ahead of the trot up because they know what's coming, and Atty is not phased. So now we're going to go and have a quick turnaround. I've got changed back into my trackies, and we're going to go and get a stable ready. My first little invasion of all the snacks. It is actually only 8 o'clock. I'm in what feels like about outfit change 500 of the morning, but Taylor is ready to go, and this is me signing off before dressage. Looking very smart. Yeah. It's good flow. Get your head up as well. Good luck, Flo. Right, it's time for a dressage test voiceover, and I'm just going to say it straight off the bat. I was really disappointed with this test. I've definitely had a bit of a kind of realisation over the last few months that our dressage is nowhere near where it needs to be or where it should be, but even by those standards, I was disappointed with this test. I didn't feel he really listened to me very much in the warm-up, and you know, I've taken away that this winter it's really important that we work on our dressage, but there we are, it's fine. So I had 2 judges marking this test, and I did get both of the dressage sheets. The one who was sat at M left more comments, so I'm mostly going to go off the marks that she gave and tell you what I was given for that. So we got a 7 for our centre line and a 6 for that medium trot there, which the other judge actually gave us a 6.5 for. And then these leg yields were just a big push for us anyway. We've been working on our leg yields at home, and I think we are really nailing them when they're over like a 3/4 line distance. But to leg yield from the centre line, you know, it's quite a big ask, and I'd say we, visibly do not look very good at it here. What did we get for it? a 6.5, which I think is probably quite generous. And then we got 6 for this one, which was even worse, but that's fine. I did do a little mini sigh of relief when this part of the test was over, because the leg yields are sort of the worst part for us. But he just didn't feel like he quite had that spark. Like if you go back, for example, and watch my Rockingham event vlog, the dressage test there, it felt like his head was really in it, and a lot of our training recently, it's felt like that. You know, he's come out, he's like really wanting to do it, whereas he came out here just didn't feel like he was loving it. So this is a stretchy trot, and to be fair, he felt like he stretched a lot more than it looks like he did here.
As long as she knows what she's doing, that's the main thing.
We got a 6.5 for that.
Oh, that's such a trot.
With the judges' comments saying relax the back more. That's an interesting one that I'll have to take home to my instructor, because I don't really know what that means. Then into canter, 6.5, because we got the head that went up in the transition. Again, that's not normal Atty. He's usually pretty good with his canter transition, so that's a shame. We got a 6.5 for our medium canter circle. It looked alright, but I'm guessing the judge wanted to see a bit more of a difference. And then our little loop here, we also, oh no, we got a 7 for this, which it was accurately ridden, but it was nothing special, so I would still say that was quite generous, to be honest. I feel like watching this back, I've definitely been my own critic, but I think that's a good thing. Like, I really want to go away over winter and work on our dressage a bit more. I definitely trotted a little bit early there, and I probably could have given myself like a couple more strides of trot to really consolidate it before going up into canter. We got a 6.5 for that. And the comment was that the transition could be better placed, which is fair enough. Interestingly, we got a 6 for this medium canter circle. I thought that looked quite good, but the judges know best. And then for this loop here, we got a 6.5, and I can't even begin to read the comment. Balance held, but weight on shoulders. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. I was pleased in some ways that he didn't get spooky or silly in this atmosphere, because those boards along the back, you can't really see, you know, all the big signs, but they were making a little bit of noise and rattling in the wind. Obviously all the flags up there. We got a 6 for that, because apparently our transition was a little bit early to trot, which, you know, I thought he looked nice enough here. This was an absolute disaster. I meant to do a rein back here, but he just decided he'd seen something. He was literally eyeing up the judge. He was like, hello. I was like, no, Atty. And I'd sort of lost him a little bit, which made the rein back really hard to get, which is such a shame, because that whole thing, that whole giraffe moment, we got a 6 for, which I think is rather generous. Yes, okay, he did rein back, but it was ugly, you know, head in the air. Bit of a shame. And then this is our free walk, which we got a 6.5 for. The point was that we need a more consistent stretch down, which totally agree with. Again, I actually think 6.5 for this was quite generous, because we're just not moving forward enough. I'd say maybe the one positive I can take away is I'm seeing all the things I want to work on over winter. There was a time where, you know, I would get 37, 38, 39 as my marks and maybe be a bit disappointed, but watched back the test and thought it looked okay. I'm holding my hands up and saying this doesn't look okay and I need to do better, because I could definitely pilot Atty to a better test. We got a 7 for our down the centre line, and then really annoyingly I just did not capture him well enough in the hole, and it was horrible. We got a 5.5 because it wasn't square and his head went up in the air, which is totally understandable. So there you go, that is the comments on the test. And then you can see here, after your FEI dressage test, you just have to pop over to the vet and they've checked that the bit that you rode in was indeed FEI legal, which obviously ours was.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Okay, dressage is done. I wasn't very happy with the test. You know what I'm like, I usually do the test and it's definitely not a world-beating score, and I'm just like, yeah, that was fine. It just didn't feel very nice. He felt like he wasn't really listening that much, and he just felt like a little bit less there, especially down the right rein. But, you know, we got through it, and it's the last eventing test that he has to do this year, so we can go home over winter and have a real dressage boot camp, because I think we need that. Like, I want to go in there, do a test and be super happy with it. There were some nice moments. I thought his canter work was nice. I thought his medium trot is starting to get to where it could be, but also lots of not so nice moments like our rein back and our leg yaws. So definitely a winter dressage needed, but that is behind us now, and I think we're going to get him away, make sure he's happy and comfortable, and then maybe going to have our first look at the cross-country course, which is exciting.
Excellent.
Right, dressage done, and I am back in my comfy clothes, and we've just come out to the cross-country course to have my first look. So I'm going to document it for you guys to see. Can't even tell which colour I am yet. And I'm not going to walk it too technically, so what I might do is show you later in the week some of my more individual thoughts of difficult combinations, but right now I'm just going to kind of show you the fences. I was hoping there might be a sign up here to kind of say what class we're in, but I can't see anything, so pop around here and see. 39, I don't know if I ever said, was my dressage score, so better than Cornbury, still not where I want it, but we've got the winter ahead of us. No sign of what colour we are, so we're going to have to figure it out as we go. That's alright. Really walk. So you can see it. I reckon we'll drop. They are giving you the Hello everybody. So far everything has been so go that I haven't had a chance to properly chat to you. Finally got a couple of minutes in the lorry before I need to go and feed Atty, so let's talk about this week and the logistics and the details behind it. So it is currently Wednesday. You've seen we've trotted up today, we've done our dressage today. That is because it is such a big class here at OSBERTON. I think there's about 150, 160 people in my class, so dressage is split over 3 days. So Wednesday and then Thursday and Friday. Now, because I've done my test, I have nothing on Thursday and Friday. I have 2 days ahead of me of hacking, you know, walking the course, familiarising myself with what's going on, preparing for the big day on Saturday when we do a long format cross country, so about a 8-9 minute cross country course. And then on Sunday we show jump after another trot up in the morning. That is the plan, that is how long formats work. However, logistically this week is a little bit crazy because I'm not here with Mum, I'm here with Rochelle, and I'm so grateful to her for making this possible. We've had so many plan changes. At one point I was coming up in our box, at one point I was coming up in a 7.5 tonne. I'm currently sat in a 3.5 tonne, which, as you know, we don't have a 3.5 tonne. It's been driven by Rochelle. Up here, very grateful for that, and a camper van so that I can actually have somewhere to sleep. It does mean there is a lot of back and forthing because Loughborough and OSBERTON are an hour apart, and probably most sensible people would consider that a long way and just stay away. But I have Star at home who has Bicton in 3 weeks, so I'm heading back and forth a couple of times to ride Star, and Rochelle is also doing Bicton, so she is heading back and forth to ride various things. It's literally just manic. But day one is done. I am exhausted, like I can't put into words how tired I literally am shattered. It's fine, we move, and the plan now is to feed Atty, give him a little leg stretch, skip him out, and I don't know. I think there's like a little dinner on tonight, like a hog roast, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna last. MTV, welcome to my crib. You literally can't see anything, but I'm in my little camper van for the evening and ready for bed. It's 10 o'clock and I am exhausted. How is this day 1 of 5? What? It's dragged on for a long time, but yes, comfy, cozy, and actually quite warm, which is good because I've been cold all day. I will show you the camper van properly in the morning so you can see where I'm staying. It's very small and snug, but it's perfect. It does the job. And we're ready for day 2, and I've just had a moment, and I'm not going to speak for long because you can't really see me very well, where it's kind of hit me like, obviously I'm very, very grateful to everyone who has put in a lot of effort and given up a massive slice of their time to help me be here. But yeah, one of those moments where I've just realised how many people are supporting me and doing this possible. Obviously it's not quite as straightforward as just doing it with mum, and I love doing it with mum, and I'm so like grateful to her when she gives up such a big chunk of her time. It's something different, I think, when people that aren't family give up time. So many people are giving up time to make this possible, and hopefully you'll get to meet some of the lovely characters making this possible throughout the vlog. But yeah, very, very grateful indeed, and hope that I can do them all justice this week. That is really the plan. Anyway, I'm going to get some sleep. Plan for tomorrow is he'll be exercised twice. I will give him a hack in the morning, and then I'm going to see whether I can give him a very brief jump in the afternoon, but I'm not sure if they have anywhere open where you can jump. I'm going to walk the course. Yeah. Going to go home and ride Star. I won't be staying here tomorrow night. I might go have a night in the warm. That's kind of it, but I'll bring you along. See you in the morning, and I hope you enjoyed day one. Good morning, rise and shine. Somebody has woken up looking less than impressed to still be here at OSBERTON. I think he wishes he was at home, out in the field with Star. And here's the view from the stables, because I don't think I've really shown that to you yet. Hello everybody, I don't think we've really caught up today, and I wasn't planning on being away from the camera for so long, but took Atty for a nice little leg stretch this morning, because obviously today is not a competing day. And then I had the very exciting last minute opportunity to re-walk the course with Richard Jones, who I think was top 10 at Burley a couple of weeks ago, so it's not really an opportunity you turn down. It was so insightful and has definitely, I'd say it's changed my mind in a couple of places, and maybe when I go back out and walk again, because I think I'm going to go walk the course again today, I will talk to you a little bit about what he said and how that's affected what I'm going to do. But first, I'm starving. I've got a few minutes to myself, so I'm going to get some food. Nice. It can go up straight away if that's right. I think that probably... Oh my goodness, look at me. Today was not meant to be a manic day. I had nothing on. But I feel like I've hardly spoken to you today. So very quick update, because I'm waiting for my phone to come alive, because it is dead, and I'm about to try and drive home to ride Star so that he's fit for Bicton. I'm honestly just... Don't do a stay away if you can't stay away, I think is my advice going forward. The sort of toing and froing is too stressful, at least at Bicton I will know. You can't come back, so I won't be tempted. But anyway, hoping to get back before it gets dark. Today's just been manic. I'm so grateful to Romy for coming and helping me jump, and I think you got some footage of me jumping, so hopefully you have seen. Atty went quite nicely. Gosh, manic day, and then I'm gonna have a night in the uni house so that I can get up at 5 tomorrow and ride Star before I get back to see Atty. I've got somebody very kindly checking on Atty tonight, like doing night checks so that I can go home and ride Star. But honestly, I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for the kindness of so many people. Rochelle, Romy, the lovely lady who's helping me with Atty. It's literally like, it's mind-boggling. Anyway, phone has literally just turned on, so with that, I will see you later. I may possibly show you me on Star, but you know. And then tomorrow, I promise, I will really, really try, and when I'm walking my course for the minute markers, talk to you a little bit about some of the combinations in more detail. Yes, cool. I've made it, I've just got on Star, and yeah, the light is starting to get a little bit, but I'm hoping that it'll be enough just to have a very quick ride on him, and then it's back to the uni house, sleep for the night, very early start, ride him again, back up for part 2 of OSBERTON, so I'll probably see you in the morning. Goodbye. Good morning everybody. The driveway at OSBERTON is about 5 minutes long of private sort of straight driveway, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to say good morning to the vlog. I'm not feeling that fresh faced. I had an evening at home last night at uni and rode Star last night. I think that's the last thing you saw. Went home, had some pasta, edited some footage from everything so far so I could get some videos up on the gram, and rode Star again this morning. So I got up about 5 o'clock. and now I'm back. It's 8 o'clock, which is later than I'd have liked because Atty has not had any water this morning. But I'm here now, and that's the first thing I'm going to do. And then the day is going to be course walking, again, doing my minute markers, riding again, and just getting ready for the big day tomorrow. I am out on board a very keen Atty at the moment. He's enjoying his hack, and I've got about 3 hours, I think, until we are due. Torrential rain isn't meant to stop until about midnight tonight, which is obviously very bad timing the day before I'm meant to go we're jogging. So I'm going to make the most of the next 3 hours course walking again, doing my minute markers, all of that, and then I will probably have to ride him again later in the rain. I'm going to go now because we are quite excited. Right, hello everybody. I'm not sure if you're going to see me properly or hear me over the tannoy, but I'm on course walk number 3, which means it's minute marker time. Now that I know the lines I want to take, I am just walking and trying to walk as accurately as possible so I can work out when my stopwatch should be going off. What is also really nice and doesn't often happen is that they're running short format cross country today for the young horses, and the 2-star's very similar to my track, so I can watch the class that's about to start, some of the combinations I'm scared about, and see how they ride, because if they're not jumping the same thing, they're jumping very, very similar.
Coming out to the left here is Lucy Special direct line, angling for the
I'm in my swanky new cap that I was given from Better Life stand very kindly. I don't usually wear caps, it's not really my style, but I'm on a very long galloping stretch, as you can see, and I thought I'd quickly talk to you about what is the point of walking the course for these minute markers and why now, why on my 3rd walk. So my first 2 walks were getting the eye in, deciding what lines I would take through the combinations, and it's important when you walk the course that you know the lines you want to take, if that makes sense. Because you are trying to walk as closely to what the course designers walked as possible to make your minute markers accurate. So before you go cross country, you know the speed you're meant to go, the length of the course, and the time you have to do it in. They give it to you all, really. They don't tell you how to break that down on the course. That's your job, and that's what I'm doing now. Hello everybody, we are on the phone camera, but I have picked up considerably because look who's arrived. I've got company.
Hello everybody.
I'm no longer alone.
Friends company has arrived.
Okay, and sorry.
She's tired.
I'm so tired. And wasn't it? The food stalls were all closed. So where have we been? Show them.
I did just spill.
Did you?
I didn't.
We're just hoping that we'll both get back on site because it's 8:30. So I'll keep you updated. But other than that, I'll see you tomorrow for the big day. Good morning from the camper van. Today is officially the day, which is exciting, nerve-wracking. Yes, I've literally just woken up, as you can probably tell. Dan's still asleep.
Good morning everyone.
And let's go and get Essie skipped out and see where my glasses are fogging up and see where the day goes. What are your thoughts so far on your first stay away experience?
The bacon roll's good, the company's rubbish.
Lovely, that sounded very rehearsed. Hello, so it's cross country day, so I'm not feeling super chatty, so I'm not sure how much chatty footage there's going to be because I'm definitely nervous, but I have managed to get coffee. Got a few hours until I go and a few things to achieve. We're going to go and walk the lines with some of the more technical combinations one final time, just to really make sure I've got my plan A, my plan B. Actually needs smartening up. He does not look like a 2-star horse today. He's got poo stains everywhere. Some of my tack really needs a quick clean as well. Mum and Rochelle are coming up in a little bit, so yeah, I'd say it should be good, but I'm just trying to get over that like initial just nervous energy. Fingers crossed for a good day.
box. We've got a huge slide Inflatable slide in the distance. Ooh, don't think I could even climb that high.
For now, I've just got a new wheel on it.
Look, I've now got 2 of my little support crew here, and it's getting very close to cross-country time. This is a very nervous flow.
Yeah.
Atty will look after you.
I hope so. Although he doesn't look that cute, does he?
He's saving his energy. He'll be fine.
Let's hope.
What do you think, Dan?
It's going to be clear inside the time.
Ever the optimist.
Come on, Ronnie.
New answers to just say they come back. And a team of ladies all very busy arranging the dogs in front of the first 2 horses starting exactly the same line. I'm pretty sure that's where the Victoria will be going. Meanwhile, just to the right is Justin Parker into the Michael Porter Memorial.
Away from that Dawson and Horrell combination. Our latest starter is away, and this is Flo Carter, Auburn Dunn. Auburn Dunn, 39.0 their dressage at 15 years old. Flo, who's just beginning her 2nd year at university at Loughborough, studying history.
She rode that really well, so really make sure that the faster through trees than you actually are, because they like flash past you, and not to mention about the ones that you have to dodge and you have to drop your head, and you know, it's all about cross country. We've got Flo Carter here at the best deck combination. Again, she set up really nicely there, popped over the rail. I think she probably added down that distance to the corner again. Accordingly, use your eye, and she jumped really well through that.
So I'm guessing when you walk the course, you sort of you'll walk the strides, because obviously the course designer builder will have intended you to maybe have it so it's got walks on 4, walks on 5, but you don't stick to that. You don't stick rigidly. You can sort of adjust.
Yeah, no, I don't at all. And quite often I'll walk it and I'll have my line, and I'll think, okay, this could come up short.
I'm so hung up on you. I couldn't tell you what it feels like, but I sure think you do. Where do you go when your glass end up empty? Oh, I wanna know, won't you let me know? Where do you hide when you leave me wasted? Oh, I wanna know.
Flo Carter, Auburn, done. Now move round to the big table out on course. The Dawson and Horrell.
So it looks like she's opting for the right-hand side, just seeing her do the little wiggle over the table. You know, if you get a big jump over that table, it's quite hard to swing back on yourself. As you saw there, she just had to.
seen it and there was nothing abnormal. Nothing to report. He said,
I could kind of do that.
Hi, Rochelle. Hi.
We did it!
Oh, it's amazing.
He was so good, wasn't he? Yeah. I'll walk and when you stop talking, I reckon. I forgot to do it tonight. I'm like the biggest fan. We did it! Oh, and Dad's just arrived. I sent Dan all the way to the far combination, so you'll have seen that. That video is courtesy of Dan.
Did it look good at the end, Dan?
Yes. Very good.
He was so good.
Well, a huge selection of eco-volt bikes down here. Watching this.
He tried to he was proper taking a pull.
I didn't tell you I could end that.
The float is currently in the queue for second round.
Okay, so we still haven't properly caught up about our mega cross country round, but as you can probably tell, Atty went clear, and now starts the kind of long format aftercare. They have a trot up in the morning, which obviously you want to do everything you can to make sure they pass after a nice long cantering track. They're going to be a bit stiff, so we're walking him about every 20 minutes. We're going to ice his legs for a second time, so not every 20 minutes, every 2 hours, making sure that he's just, you know, moving and keeping going, and yeah, not getting too stiff ahead of tomorrow. Right, hello everybody, a few hours have passed and I'm aware we still haven't properly chatted about my cross country. However, you know I love an event vlogging. That was me just getting excited there. So, we can't go eventing without drama, you know this. And we've had a relatively drama-free couple of days. I didn't forget anything. Went clear today, so of course, what's happened? I've lost my bridle. As you probably saw in the vlog, we took it off to wash him off, and either someone's put it in the wrong place or somebody else has picked it up by accident, but we don't have it. It's not here. And Atty's very simple, he just goes in one bridle the whole week. So I have no bridle here for tomorrow.
If you're watching the vlog, try and work out where we lost it. See if you can see in the background of any of the shots anybody accidentally, mistakenly picking it up, or us accidentally, mistakenly putting it in the wrong wheelbarrow or something. See if anybody can work out what's happened to it.
Yeah, but for now, instead of going to the party on the Saturday evening that we had planned, I am looking like I'm going to have to drive home, well, to Loughborough, and get Star's bridle and try and find a bit that somewhat resembles Atty's but ahead of tomorrow. So that's exciting.
But we're still tremendously happy because it provides entertainment for you guys.
Yeah. And then
Can't you
potentially
tell?
buy a new bridle because Star has to have 2. So make sure you watch the adverts on this vlog so that I can fund a new bridle, please, thanks. See you in a bit. Hello, you can't make us out, but we're in the exact same place that I last spoke to you properly like 3 hours ago, with no party having been attended and a bridle that hopefully will fit secured. I don't know if I said in the last clip, but we figured out what we think happened to the bridle. Maybe I'll talk to you in the morning when it's light, but yeah, no party, so the party at Victon better be good because I missed this one.
Would you like to say anything to the camera?
Yeah, nearly time for the second trot up. That's all, I guess.
219 Auburn Dunn is trotting up next, ridden by Flo Carter.
Dan puts on a rug. Oh, he's thirsty. Well, with a bit more thought, look! He's draping on the floor. No, turn it off. Okay, it's the final day. Second trot up is past. Sorry we haven't been that chatty this morning. It's been a busy one. So last night, as you will have seen, we had to pop home. I say we, I mean Dan and I. Dan is still here keeping me company. We had to pop home and pick up Star's bridle because we figured out that at the washdown bay, I think it was me, put the bridle down next to a wheelbarrow that didn't belong to us, and obviously somebody picked it up and took it with them. Which, you know, that's kind of my fault. Kind of unfortunate. So Ashley's going to be ridden in a different bridle today. We missed the party, so the party at Bicton better be blooming good. And Ashley is an older horse as well, so obviously ahead of the trot up, you know, we've just got to make sure that he's walking regularly. So yeah, last night was quite busy, quite stressful, but it's the final day. We're all through the trot up and we are ready for show jumping, which is going to be after lunch. So we've got a little bit of time to start packing up and enjoy what's on today.
We're getting our boots on, ready for the big show jumping round. Flo's saying that she's expecting 3 poles, which isn't very ambitious of you, Flo.
Show jumping on the final day is difficult. They are tired. It's like, it's a game that Assie hasn't played before. He's done it once at OSBERTON, so yeah, I'm not expecting to find it easy. Hopefully we can just rev up and find those last gears, but
And for those viewers that weren't around at OSBERTON, how did it go?
we had 4 down and he actually jumped really well, but he felt very tired. He wasn't necessarily the most fun horse to ride.
So we're going for an improvement on 4 with 3 then,
Yeah,
today?
that would be good. Everything's about improving, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Oh, is that October now? Yes, it is.
I know you've been gone for 5 days.
But you know, like, it doesn't...
You just walk it as 5?
Yeah, 24. That is 5, right? 8, 12. Yeah. 16. Yeah, 5.
6.
Yeah. Yeah. That's lucky. 2, 3. But when I shove, you jump. Yes, I know. I thought you were
I got up on an early Sunday morning to say goodbye.
Nice.
I got up on an early Sunday morning to say goodbye.
Bye. Come on, you go.
Ready for the A5
You're fine. Okay. Good boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. This looks like a horrible
I was going to say, I
carrot.
don't think he knows it's a carrot. So there you have it, Attie's final event of the season done, and I literally couldn't be any prouder. What an amazing achievement to have come out so well at a 2-star long. This time last year, or a little bit longer ago than that, we came out and we obviously had the annoying 20 penalties at Bishop Burton, and we had 4 poles down on the last day, and I think there were probably a few people out there thinking that maybe we were a little bit out of our depth, but I feel like off the back of Cornbury 2-star, off the back of Osberton, no one can deny Attie truly is an incredible 2-star horse, and I'm very, very grateful. We definitely didn't finish in the placings by any means. I'm not sure if I ever said that we had 8 time faults from my cross country day, and we also got 2.4 in the show jumping, which I'm not really sure where they came from, but I'm not fussed about that. We finished, I think, 90th in the end out of about 130, but my section was won by Oliver Townend, the world #1, so you can't really complain, can you? Attie's now going to have a kind of a chilled out hacking month. He then may come back into work a little bit more and do a little bit of sort of dressage and show jumping practice, as we're really hoping to improve on that over the winter, and then he's going to have a proper winter break over Christmas. That is the plan. So yeah, no more eventing Attie this year, but there is still the very exciting Bicton 3-day event with Star, so be sure to stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit sporadic in places. I will see you very, very soon. Bye!